guys, welcome back. This is part one to your blooming season. Part one, are you excited? So today I want to talk about the sowing season. This is the surrender season in the spirit. Okay, this is a season where the sower in the natural, the sower releases the seed into the ground. Okay, the part that you need to catch is release. This is the part where the sower take the seed from their hand and put it into the ground. And once the seed is in the ground, it is almost impossible to retrieve. Let me tell you, when I was planting, I had a seed and I accidentally dropped it in a wrong spot, but I could not find it. It blended in with the soil. It was so small, I couldn't get it back. So I just left it there. And that is how we have to be in the spirit. This is a season where we surrender to God. We release control over everything. We release our desires. We release our dreams, our pains, our doubts. This is where we give God our burdens, the things that is painful to us, the things that we're trying to hold on so tightly because we want to control it. God is saying, no, the sowing season is your surrender season. And this is when you give unto God. This is when you release that seed and you put it in the ground and allow God to do what he needs to do. When a seed is sown, it will only produce what is inside of it. If I plant a tomato seed, it is not going to grow corn. It will only grow tomatoes. And once you release that seed, and you surrender your life to God, that is when God is able to pull out of you what he has already placed inside of you. But whatever is in you will come out. God has placed some good stuff in you. He has placed gifts and talents and purpose inside of you. But if you want to control your life so bad and you want to have full control over everything, you already have a timeline of how everything's going to work out, you're not allowing God to pull out what he has placed inside of you. You cannot bring forth something, and the seed cannot produce if it remains in the hands of the sower. If the sower, the gardener, never released the seed into the dirt and into the ground, he will never get a crop. As long as he holds on to those seeds, his crop, his garden will be empty. He will not receive a harvest. But the minute he releases it, that is when the seed is able to go into the dirt and do what it was made to do, so that it can reach its full potential. In this season, you will have to die to yourself. This is hard. For so long, we are taught that we are in control of our destiny. We are in control of our lives. We are in control. We're taught that for so long. You're in control of your life. It's in your hands. This is on you. And that's what the world tells us, but truthfully, God is in control. And the Bible actually tells us those who try to save their lives will lose it. But those who lose their lives for God, they will gain it. They will find their life. And that is in Matthew 16:25. The season can be painful because you have to die to yourself, which is not easy. You have to rewire your brain and rewire your habits to do it the way that God has intended for us. The culture and the world has trained us to do things a certain way. But when we are walking with God, we have to learn that we have to rewire our thinking and do things the way that God has ordained them to be, so that we can receive what he has for us. And just as seed dies before a seed grows, and after it dies, it sprouts. So the seed goes into the ground, it dies, and then it sprouts. It doesn't sprout in the hands of the sower. It doesn't sprout on top of the ground. It has to go into the ground. It has to be released. It has to be surrendered into the ground, and then it dies. Okay, are you seeing a pattern here? It dies, and then it begins to grow. We have to surrender ourselves to God. Then we have to die to ourselves, and that is when we grow. The world may say, when it's opposite of what the world says. They say that you have to be in control. You have to do all this stuff. If you die to yourself, then you're not going to prosper. Dying, you're not going to grow. But in the spirit, when we die is when we actually grow. When we lose our life for God, when we give our life to God, that is when we actually find it. It's so different when we're in the season of with God. So the sowing season is when you let go and you trust the process. So I want you to go to the devotional part 1. I put day 1. I should have put part 1, but day 1. Where are you in this season? What do you need to surrender to God? All right, it's 5 minutes. I promise you I won't be long. So remember, you are smart, you are wise, you are beautiful from the inside out. You have purpose, you have power, you have worth, and you have value. You are a living gem. Bye, see you next week.